Hi everybody, this is Laura from UniqueJewelryDesignsByLaura.com. This is entry 57 of my business journey journal. And I've been catching a lot of videos, a lot of blurbs, a lot of TikToks, podcasts that's talking about leadership. And my own personal experience, I've been in management roles before, I've been at the ground level, and there's a sad situation going on where I think today's leadership is truly missing out on their real resources. They're so busy being up in their ivory towers, they're not willing to come out, and they're really missing an opportunity to improve their business because they're too caught up in their own righteous thinking. And yeah, this is going to get a little harsh, and this is my opinion. I'm telling you, this is my opinion. This is my own personal observation. But you know, there are too many leaders out there that are forcing their team to drink the Kool-Aid instead of surrounding themselves with people who are willing to tell them what they need to hear and not just what they want to hear. Prime example with my team in my last position, I was managing a small group of people, and I would constantly encourage them to come up with ideas or let me know what we can do to improve the process, mainly because they're the ones on the ground floor. And they were very apprehensive about, sharing those ideas with me, because the general culture of management is, well, don't bother telling them because they're not going to listen to you anyway. To bridge that gap, I spent a lot of time side by side with my guys. That meant when there was a call out and nobody wanted the overtime, I came in and I did the job. I got my hands dirty. I was out there getting just as filthy as they were. That gave me the real opportunity to see what they go through and what they experience. I had to correct a couple of issues a couple of times with the people that they were dealing with. And I came right out and would tell them, is this how you treat my people when I'm not here? Because I have a big problem with that. They would come up on an occasion with these amazing ideas. I would implement them. And then I would give them full credit and kudos for it. One of the things I always did was I tracked everything that they did. So when it came time for review time, goes above and beyond their job description. Hell yeah, came up with a beautiful job idea. This made life so much easier. Why didn't we think of this before? This shit he used to create something that made our lives easier was just lying around collecting dust anyway. Awesome. Way to go, Jiffy Jeff. I think we're so worried about someone making or thinking that we don't know what we're doing, that we just come up with ideas on the fly and we don't do any research, we don't do any reconnaissance, and we're not willing to say, hey, I don't know. What do you think? And I'll tell you what, I don't want to be the one with all the answers. That's way too much thinking as far as I'm concerned. Let someone else do some of the thinking and let them come up with something that's really going to make their job easier, right? Me personally, I am not a yes man, and I make it very clear anytime I get hired for a new job. You want someone to tell you yes every time you come up to me with something? I am the wrong person. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to do what you tell me to do, but I'm going on record that this is a clusterfuck waiting to happen. And when it happens, I'm going to let you know that, dude, I told you. We need to shift the culture around to stop surrounding yourself with people who are just willing to drink the Kool-Aid and surround yourself with people who are going to tell you what's what. How are you going to grow your business if you're constantly making dumbass decisions? You need people alongside of you to say, look, you're acting like an asshole. You can't do it this way because blah, blah, blah. You've got to do it this way. And if you don't have someone who can do that for you, then you need to get on the ground floor. You need to get alongside your people. You need to see how they have to do their job before you make changes that are going to screw it up and make it even more difficult. I never made a decision and changed policy without going to my guys and talking to them, or walking around with them and finding out exactly what they have to do for their job. Because some of the ideas I had, I was like, there's no way in hell this is going to work. There's no way this can possibly work. So instead of implementing something that's going to make everybody's life a living hell, we need to start doing the research. We need to get on the ground floor. We need to take off our fancy shoes, and we need to put on our sneakers, and we need to work alongside of our guys to see what really is feasible. Because if what you're trying to implement is going to take 20 hours and you've only got 5, guess what, guys? Mathematically ain't going to happen. All right? And now you're just creating chaos. You're not creating solutions. So that's my 5 cents. 2 after taxes. But so, guys, really think about it. You know, don't surround yourself with yes men. That's not going to help you grow your business. It's not going to help you improve. It's not going to help anybody's job become easier and more efficient and then more productive, right? And at the bottom line, more profitable. All right, everybody have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon.